Hey kids,
Hey, Dad.
what do you want to do today?
We don't know.
Want to go to the movies?
No.
Want to go to the water park?
No.
Want to go play disc golf?
Yeah. Let's go play disc golf.
Hey everybody, welcome back to RC Disc Golf Podcast. With me today, I got Dom Janky. So Dom is Are you just on the team of Recycling Disc Golf Buffalo? Or are you bigger than that?
My role is team manager.
Okay, team manager. Okay.
So kind of hands-on with a lot of stuff, especially during tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
But team manager is the role realistically.
Okay. So what does that mean though? Like, what do you do? Nothing.
During tournaments,
other than just helping out.
Yeah, basically hands-on with everything, trying to make sure not donations. It's been a long week, honestly.
It's all right. I'm actually pretty exhausted. I'm long day at work today. But
yeah, just making sure everything is straight. Keeping in contact with people, making sure everyone's hype, stuff like that.
That's good. That's good. So, how long have you been playing for?
So, 2012 I started.
Okay.
But as far as taking it serious, past 5-6 years or so.
Mm-hmm. What division do you play?
MA3.
MA3. Okay. All right.
Comfortably.
Yeah. Me, not so much. I'm still struggling, but it's all right. We'll get there.
We'll do MA4 round.
Yeah, let's try it. Are you doing point series? I don't remember if you were there or not.
No. So they started doing the flex time last year or this year, which helps a lot, but I work a lot. So
okay.
It's kind of hard. I wish I could play more tournaments than I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I get in where I fit in, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to definitely do less this year. That was my plan. I was going to just do the point series events and maybe some like leagues here and there.
For sure.
But
the leagues are dope.
Yeah, I'm jumping on a bunch of different stuff now already. I already have played a few things. I'm doing tomorrow's event that's moved now to Joseph David because Ellicott Creek's all underwater again still.
Terrible.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I get it because those turf pads, once you get a bunch of mud on top of them, are just absolutely dangerous.
Yeah.
But
especially hole 9 back there, I think it is hole 9, the one tucked in the back corner.
Oh yeah,
that's rough.
That one's pretty much unplayable.
You can't even play off to the side; it's all muddy.
I know, right? They should elevate it. Actually, like build that pad up a little bit.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of fun. But I don't know. I think they're planning on doing a bunch of work at that place. JD's right now getting baskets put in currently.
I saw James comment on that on Facebook.
Yeah. So I guess the plan is for tomorrow. Nobody's gonna know this until it's gonna be a week after. But it's new baskets are gonna be in. They're gonna have some in for the round. And the ones that are just missing, they're just gonna put temp baskets in. So it's gonna be wild. Yeah. So all these different baskets we're gonna be using.
It's a good course. I mean, it's huge, and you could do a lot with it.
Oh yeah.
But
it's going to be great, especially if they get all the work done. I mean, they got all new blues, whites, and red tee pads in, so new baskets are being put in. New signs are going to come after that. Yeah. I think they're going to do a different layout. No, that's for the back 18. They're going to finish that up too, and I think they're changing the layout of that one. Yeah. So it's going to be crazy. I've never seen it.
I like temp baskets, though.
You do like temps?
Yeah, like even the one at ECP on the back 9. 15 or 14 or something like that. It's like the forehand ace run on the water.
Over the water there?
And then the temp basket is tucked in the back, maybe 60 feet or so in the trees.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a great temp, but it's nice. I mean, these courses you play, I've been playing so long. ECP is my home course. Mm-hmm. So I go to that. I play it all the time. The change is nice sometimes.
Oh, definitely. I mean? Yeah, I've been talking with a few other people about that too, because not a lot of the courses, but some of them have alternate pins, like they're already in the ground.
Yep.
Like the sleeve is there, and so let's have them to where we'll just get more baskets and fill the pins. Right. So you have an option to either play shorts or longs year round without having to worry about them changing.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're kind of trying to do at Como. I don't know about anywhere else. Because I know there's some alternate pin positions at Ellicott Creek, but not for every hole.
No, it's only a couple, honestly.
Yeah, I think only Well, 4 is the only one that I know for sure that has the sleeve in the ground. Oh,
And then
17 does. Um, I
yeah,
think that's it.
the 15.
I,
Yeah, just a few, honestly.
oh, I found it figured 7. 7 as well has one too. And 7 and 10? Yeah, 7 and 10.
I know I played this course so long, and my like sometimes I'll be sitting and I'm trying to figure out what disc to grab out of my bag,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll play with my boy Jared. He's like, "Dude, you've been playing here how long? You don't know what disc to throw on this hole?"
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, "Dude, I'm trying to think about it."
Well, sometimes you might find something that works better.
Right.
Like this one that you just brought me today. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thanks for having me on, bro.
Yeah, this is awesome. I don't have a buzz. I never throw a buzz. I think the buzz is overrated, but it's okay.
No, I've been throwing the buzz for a while, but I like the ESP.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll throw this one. I'll see if I like it. If not, hey, this might be the first disc for the giveaway. We'll
Hey,
see. I'm
that,
building a bag of custom dyed discs, and that one's pretty sweet. So
thank you.
maybe we'll throw that one in there, or I might keep it if I like it.
It'll throw good.
It'll probably throw good. I know a lot of people love them. I just think that this is one disc I think gets hyped up a little bit too much. Everyone loves the buzz.
It does have a lot of hype.
Yeah,
I'm probably one of those people who are hyping it up though.
yeah.
I love it for my mid range. I don't even it does what I need it to do.
I do need one that I can forehand pretty well because none of mine I can't get them to flip the way that I want.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out. Because yeah,
You're right hand, right?
no, I'm lefty.
You are lefty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to get like I have mainly overstable mid ranges, but they just don't seem to have the right amount of like I don't know turn that I want. I guess.
Yeah.
So if I put too much on it, they just keep turning over. They don't never fade back.
Right.
So I don't know how to describe that, but
Not what we want.
yeah, it's not what I want. So it's okay. We'll try the buzz. We'll see how it works for me. I might love it. So so Elga Creek, you're there all the time. I'm there a lot too when I can. And what's your favorite course to play around here?
It's hard to say. I mean, I could give you some of my favorites, but it's
Okay.
number one, I don't know. But so Chestnut was the first course I ever played.
Okay.
So I have a soft spot for that. I like it. It's in the woods. I like wooded courses a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Royalton, nice. I mean, the scenery there, just everything it has, honestly, is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Beaver is good, but with the changes, I don't know. I kind of like the OG front four.
Okay.
They got all changed. They let the water in and stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of good courses, honestly.
There's a lot of good ones around here. Yeah, I think we have like a little hidden gem up here for courses for sure.
No, we definitely do.
Yeah, I think the only one people really know or care about is like Bond Lake. But I mean,
Yeah,
one of the reasons Bond is so good is because it's so well maintained year round. I mean, and Royalton's becoming the same way. I mean, they do close it for the wintertime.
yeah.
I mean, to stop the foot traffic from really ruining it. Because that's one problem we have with these flatter courses around here, like Ellicott Creek, why it's constantly
terrible.
so muddy all the time. Because people play throughout the winter there, too. So, I mean,
True.
it is what it is. And it's also, it's flat. There's no elevation. So you're going to get puddles. Same thing with JD. It gets swamped every year there.
Right.
It's still wet from, as far as I know. I was there Sunday. So it was still pretty
At
wet there.
Bond?
No, Joseph David.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to play the Bond Lake Open that Sunday. I was on the wait list still. I didn't get a chance to get in. So I went, since I was already there, I was so close to JD, I just shot over for Spartan Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah.
So wasn't a waste of a day. Still got to play around.
That Sunday, I think, or what day was that on? The Bond Lake Open?
That was this last Sunday.
Yeah, I think the weather was terrible that day, I think.
It was supposed to rain. It was kind of windy. That was the 4th. Yeah, may the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
So that was it was pretty windy out. It was supposed to rain, but I think it held out throughout most of the day. I don't know if it came out at Bond at all, but it was fine at
Wind and
up
that
at JD.
course don't go together great.
No, not with how big the holes are and how much elevation you got to push at that course. Wind is not fun. The only time it's fun is when if you got a tailwind throwing downhill a
Right.
hole 6 or hole 1.
Gotta love tailwind.
Oh yeah, that's the only time that wind's helping. Other than that, yeah, it screws you. Trying to throw uphill on hole 4 with like a crosswind coming at you.
That hole there, That is,
No.
we were there within the past month,
Mm-hmm.
and that hole, I can't get it down. Just
Yeah.
that shooting up, and then the hill, you got to wrap around the bend and stuff. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, dude.
So are you shooting toward like straight out towards the tree line, trying to get up as far as you can that way?
I mean, I don't have an exact shot for that, but my goal is just to get as high as possible to
Uh-huh.
try and get even with that corner.
Okay.
If I land, if you can have a great straight shot, but if it's going closer to where the trees are,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to tomahawk over that, it's close to impossible.
Yeah, I don't know about that
So
one.
you got to kind of just take a stroke, just playing safe on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I throw a straight shot more to the left just to try to get up on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my shot for that. But I don't have a down pat though.
It's the same. I don't have the distance uphill like that.
Yeah.
By that big tree and there's a park bench right by it. That's where I'm shooting for because it kind of flattens out in front of that bench.
Yeah.
So that's where I like to get up to that. I can't make it up that far yet, but I'm getting closer every year. But
yeah, you and I both.
yeah, I just want to get on top of that hill as far, like you said, as far as I can. I just want to get some flat footing. That way I can have, because it's always a standstill shot trying to get around the bend again.
100%.
Till I get a little pitch up to the pin. I play up for par.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to birdie that hole anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's very. I don't know how it is playing from blues. I never played blues before.
I played blues there. It's tougher.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people on the team, they play blues and stuff normally.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go with them. I know I'm playing blues when I go with them. So I'm like, I got to get my energy going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. They don't want to stop at the white tee pad for you.
I don't want to do that.
One extra stop. So maybe you can throw some insight on this debate then that we've been working on for the last few weeks here. People keep saying some blue tee pads are more playable than the whites, like at Bond and Royalton. I've never played the blues. I can't put any insight on them, but like not necessarily easier, but more playable.
Maybe the shot
is more defined.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Like hole 2 at Royalton, the blue is just in the open grass.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a longer shot by far, but your play is probably easier. I mean, when I'm throwing on the white there,
mm-hmm.
I could throw forehand, but I usually go backhand.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like it's easier throwing from the blues on some of them.
Okay. Yeah, I think more in the woods. It's definitely, I think, playable. I think
I would say so.
We're talking about like
at Royalton, you're saying?
Oh,
or
definitely.
In general?
At Royalton for sure. Because some of the whites at Royalton, there's like no defined line. There's like literally a tree right in front of the tee pad, within like 8 feet of the pad, and it's like I have to throw like some huge. But for me, it's like a huge Anheuser shot because I got to bend around that tree and hope I get up to the pin.
Right.
So there's a lot of them that are like that. So I mean, it makes them difficult. It makes it very challenging. One of the reasons why I love the course, to be honest with you, but it's very hard to score.
Yeah. So, I'll agree with them on Royalton at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still shoot whites all day.
No, yeah, sure.
But,
I mean, give me a chance for birdie at least on some of them. But I mean, even if it's blues, aren't they like par 4s instead of par 3s for some of the holes?
I would assume. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I could check, but
yeah, like I said, I never played blues, but it's okay. Maybe one day I'll get out there and do it.
We're gonna have to go to Bond and just sit on hole 4, try to get that.
Yeah, all day. Throw the whole bag up the hill, see which one gets further.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a new Halo Destroyer in the bag.
Okay.
Let's try that out. I've been bombing that thing pretty good.
The only Halo one I've thrown, I have the Halo Roadrunner.
Okay.
I throw the Roadrunner a lot, and the Halo I was told is better in the wind, so I kind of put it in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Lost my other Roadrunner, so I threw that one, and honestly, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good disc.
Yes, they definitely are. I love the Halo plastic. Other than that, I like the Star plastics.
Same.
From them. So I got a Star Boss and I got a Champion Boss, and then I got the Halo Destroyer and a Halo Firebird.
Those are the only ones. Destroyer. I haven't honestly thrown it in so long. It's just been sitting in my drawer.
It's a good disc. I do like it. It's one of the ones that I started with.
Yeah. It's a classic for sure.
Yeah, that's why it's back in the bag. I'm trying to go back to my basics.
Right.
Because I went last year. I went with Team Lone Star, and my whole bag was pretty much Lone Star. I played terrible. I don't know if it had it could have been with, because I'm using all these new discs. I don't really know what they all do. I did learn a lot though, um, especially now that I'm throwing more mid ranges and lower speed discs on a lot of these
Yeah,
holes.
I mean, if you throw the disc true to its speed number, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's gonna do what it really needs to.
Yeah.
I max myself out at 11 speed.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even tell you if I throw it true to 11, but I notice when I throw 11 or under, they're nice.
Yeah. Same.
Like I'm not throwing 12s or 13, 14. Like
Yep. The only ones that I
it's just
have
not
that
me.
are 12 and 13 are the destroyer and the boss. I think everything else is 11 or 9 speeds. A
Sure.
couple tens.
Yeah, I'm a 9 speed guy for sure.
Yep. A lot of the Daredevil discs that I have are 9 speeds, and I'm crushing them almost just as far as the 12 speeds. Depends
So
on the wind conditions, I'm sure.
so when you were on Lone Star, are they the type that you can only throw them? Like, can you
Um,
throw outside of their brand?
no, you could. I had to be. I think it was close to 90% of their discs, and then I could fill the bag with whatever else I wanted on top of that. I'm on Team Daredevil this year, and I think it's
I saw that.
yeah, 50%. I think.
Nice.
So
They're local too?
no, they're Canada.
Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So
Shout out Canada.
I know, right? Shout out Daredevil. Closer than I don't know if they were closer to us than Lone Star. Lone Star's a Texas brand. Could be. So
Probably.
I don't know if it's Ottawa or Ontario. I'm not sure where they're based. I should probably figure that out. But I'm waiting for my email for my package to be ready so I can get a bunch of new discs and all the team supplies. So
That's dope.
I hope so. I hope it comes in soon because I'm very excited to start. They're also coming out with 3 new molds this year. So I can't wait for those things to drop. They're finally coming out with an
All
11.
drivers?
No, they're coming out with a driver, mid range, and a putter.
Okay.
So um, I'm hoping they're more overstable, but I think the driver, I know for sure it's 11 speed. I think it's going to be their first 11 speed one because they jump from like 9 to 13, I think.
Yeah.
So there's nothing in the middle there. So it'd be nice for them to start getting 10s, 11, and 12s mixed in there. Would be awesome.
Yeah, you gotta have a variety for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I love the plastic. There's so many different types. They're not too solid. They're nice and gummy and flexible, and
Yeah.
I like those the most.
It's gotta feel good in the hand though.
Yeah,
Like if it doesn't, you're like, you're not even enjoying it already.
yeah, that's my point. I mean, with how cold the weather that we throw around here, mainly year round almost.
Yeah.
Some of the Lone Stars, like I played in the winter with Lone Stars, and the plastic felt so hard in my hand. I'm like,
I don't think I've ever thrown one honestly.
I felt like if I hit a tree, it was gonna like snap in half or
Oh, shit.
shatter. Like the plastic felt so hard. It had no, like this has more of a give to it. I got I got a couple of them right here
I
actually.
like firm ones honestly. I can't. Yeah.
You like
see
that?
I couldn't. No.
This is one of the Daredevils. This is the Elastic Performance. This is a mid range. They only have like 3 of them, I think, with that type of plastic.
How long have you had this one?
A while. I've had that one for a few years now. I don't throw it very often though.
Oh, that's pretty dope though.
Yeah, it's a good disc. And then they got the Bigfoot sitting right here too. This one here is the Grip Performance, and this one is
That's more. Yeah.
yeah, that's more my field right there.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Mhm.
My putter especially. My putter has to be firm.
Yeah,
I can't. I throw the Logic putter, and they have soft and firm. And I've felt the soft one before.
hmm
I just won't do it.
I have both. I have one that's a Grip Performance putter, so that one's pretty firm. It's the Bear. Pretty sure it's Grip Performance.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I got the Woodchuck, which is the elastic that does this too. So that
Okay.
one I mainly use for like the bigger upshots. If I'm like deep circle 2,
Yeah.
I'll use the Elastic Performance one because it's just gonna stick right there. Or
So
it'll
the
hit.
Bear is them too.
Yeah, the Bear is
Because my
Daredevil.
boy has a Bear one, but I thought it was West Side.
West, I could have one too.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I was just trying to figure that out.
But,
the one he has is good.
yeah,
It's nice. Yeah.
check out that owl from Daredevil. Check the dome on that thing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's deep.
hmm
That's pretty deep.
That thing flies pretty well.
Yeah, the rim is pretty. It's not that big, honestly. Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You thrown this one?
Yeah, I've thrown it a few times.
Nice.
Yeah, I do like it, but it's not one that I currently bag right now because it's just my bag's full. So
I know, dude. It's
I
hard.
have all of their putters. I got the Bighorn and the Beaver as well. So
Oh yeah.
between the difference of those, one's the grip performance and one's a flex performance. It's definitely the Beaver's
Now
definitely
you
more
got a
slick.
nice collection here
I
too.
got a pretty good collection. A lot of them, not a lot of them were found. Some of them were found.
T-Bird 3, gotta love T-Bird.
Yep, T-Bird's great. Yep.
Yeah, some you find with no name on it. I have some
Yeah.
like.
I mean, every now and then I'll turn them into Spartan.
Yep.
Get the store credit for that, but nonsense. But if it's got a cool stamp on it, I'll throw it up on the wall. Because I think which one has up here that it's found? Actually, I think that T-Bird I found at Bond.
That Texas one is sick.
Which one?
Top left on your back. Yeah. Top
This one
left.
right here?
No, two up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
the
one's
text.
dope.
Yeah,
So
that's
good.
a
Do you
understable.
cuss on here?
Yeah.
Okay, I just cuss for
Cuss
sure.
all you want.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't get flagged. And plus, we're 20 minutes in. I think YouTube's thing is like within like the first first few minutes of it. If you don't,
Just don't want
I
to
don't
get
know.
you banned.
No, I haven't gotten it banned yet, and I cuss, I drank.
Leave it to me to be the first.
Right now, we've had some paraphernalia on here before. We're taking edibles and doing
Okay.
some other stuff on here.
So this is the fun cast.
If you want to, I mean, next time you come on, we'll have a case of beer maybe and
Yeah, for sure, bro.
do whatever we want to do.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't smoke in the house.
Totally fine.
Big bummer. I know.
What are you gonna do?
Kids, damn it.
Damn.
No, that's all right. I do have a bowl behind me too. But I don't know. Yeah, the main thing I wanted to do with this is was just to have fun.
That's what it's all about.
Bring people on here and just shoot the shit about the sport that we all love, and
Right.
It's turning into a little bit more of informational, I guess, but it's mainly focusing on our area, our personal rounds, casual, or competition, either one.
Yeah.
Because I've had other friends on here that don't compete; they just do like putting league, maybe
Right.
the Wednesday traveling leagues, stuff like that. It's great. We're all loving it. We all do the same for the same reasons.
100%.
I want to get better at competing because I hate the nerves that I get when I do it. So that's the main thing
I like
holding me
competing.
back.
I like I said earlier, I wish I could do it more,
Yeah.
but I like competing because compared to a casual round, even the people that are naturally great and they can bomb stuff, you see more out of people's gameplay. Like I can watch this guy play casual round, but in a tournament, he's kind of taking a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I could learn new things, honestly, in tournaments rather than casual.
hmm
But tournaments are really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I started doing it like I don't know, 3-4 years ago now.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
So
And-
just after COVID.
Yeah. And I don't know. I started out with leagues, and then we did like the charity events, like the like trilogy events and stuff like that. That's got me into doing it more.
Did I met you at Fat Man? I'm pretty sure or no?
I don't know. For the putting
Okay.
league,
Yeah.
maybe. This is my first
You
year.
been there before?
This was my first year doing it. I did it like maybe 3 times.
All right, maybe it wasn't you.
Maybe not.
Maybe ECP.
Could be. I don't know.
I meet so many people. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta remember more names now.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard. I've had definitely repeat people on cards during events throughout the years.
Oh, 100%.
They'll remember me, and I have no idea.
I'm a face guy. I
So
remember
am
your
I.
face. Hopefully that's good enough for you.
So am I. I don't know, because I don't know. I'm around so much, and it's like I try to go as far, be around as much as I can. And there's a lot of people in this sport.
Yeah, you
Our
gotta
area is
find the
huge.
balance, honestly.
Oh yeah, I
Work,
mean,
life, disc golf, whatever.
yeah, right.
concerns.
It's right. I was out of work for 6 months. This beginning of the year, end of
Okay.
last year, beginning of the year. So I just still think. I mean, winter time. I can't really go out and play. But being back at work now, it's like I got out at 5 o'clock, but there's not really much I can do after that.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the 9 p.m. sundowns.
Yeah, pretty much. We're getting close. It's what time is it right
Yeah,
now?
100%.
It's 8:44 right now. The sun's just getting down to where
We'll
it's
take it.
unplayable right now. So it's not too bad. I do have like what do? I'll go to Pine Woods mainly. So I get out of work. Yeah, I get out of work at 5. By the time I get to Pine Woods, it's almost 5:30,
Quick
whatever.
round.
Quick round in, come home.
If not busy.
It never usually is. There's not really a lot of high traffic there anymore because it's just the 12 hole. But
it is kind of sad now, though.
It is, but it's still a great practice course because there's still times where I go there and I'm still shooting even, or I can go there and shoot 9 down. 100%. So it's either way. It's like the highest score I've had at Pine Woods was 9 under for the 12 hole layout.
That's still good though.
The only holes that I have a trouble birdieing are hole 2 and 4.
The new ones, or
in the layout that it is right now.
2, okay. Yeah, 2 is a good one. I throw the Mamba on that one.
Yeah.
I actually shoot the right side, on the right side of the tree.
Okay. I've seen people do that. Yeah.
That's just my shot on it.
Mm-hmm.
I might have birdied it. I honestly don't even know.
I birdied it once, but I made like a 50-foot putt to birdie that one.
That's good, though.
So, yeah, I got lucky. I just floated one up there, and it stayed.
Hey, we all need luck sometimes.
Yeah, I'm good for one every now and then. I had one Sunday at Joseph David. It was probably about, I don't know. It was deep. It was definitely a throw. I didn't putt it up there. I definitely chucked it up there, gave it a good bid, and it actually hit chain. So it was awesome. Hey, highlight of the day.
That's what we want.
It was like my only birdie of the round too. Every other birdie that was within like 20 feet, I missed. So
kind of makes you mad sometimes.
It was more annoying than mad because of it was definitely the baskets being the way that they are. I mean, I'm so glad that new ones are going in because I hit right chains, came out, hit left chains, came out, hit top chains.
Was it casual round?
No, it was for Sunday Fun Day.
Okay, yeah.
So it was a league. So it doesn't really matter if I didn't play good or not because they have a handicap for that one. Okay. So if I go next time, I'll have a pretty decent handicap because I played pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one soon. Because they split it, right? Like they're still doing the Como one.
Yeah, they're still doing Como.
Yeah, I think Trevor's running that one.
Yep, and they got the one at Joseph David too. So my goal was, if I could, I was going to alternate weeks. I definitely wanted to do the one at Como because I'm terrible at that course too.
Same.
Yeah,
that's definitely my worst local course.
I think mine as well.
And it's such a beautiful course too. That's what makes me mad about it. Mm-hmm. Like I actually like going there, but
it's not only that. It's like everything is so straightforward. Yeah. It's not really like all the lines are definitely defined. You can definitely see your shot shape, but for some reason I cannot make it happen.
Right.
So that's how it is, and I don't understand why it's like that. Like,
have you been there this year?
No, not yet.
We should go out soon.
We can go out soon.
Because it's definitely my worst course, but
I'm trying to think here. I got my whole schedule up because right now I got the next 2 point series events. Yeah, that's this Saturday, and then it's not till June 15th. So I'm open the next few weeks after that.
You're doing it tomorrow, you said?
Yeah.
What's your tee time?
1:50.
1:50.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to get a practice in a little bit in the morning, but my son's got t-ball in the morning, so we're going to go watch him play t-ball and then play disc golf after. It should be a pretty good day. I never looked at the weather, though.
I try not to. I feel like it's never on point for what they say.
It's usually not, but I mean, because
you just got to bring back up clothes,
like last Sunday, I said it was supposed to rain and it didn't, but still cold and windy. I mean, it's it's supposed to be 67 and sunny. So, let's hope so.
Stays that way.
I know, right?
Did they drop your card yet, or no? Do you know who you're playing with?
Yeah, because point series, you kind of can make your card, depending on who signs up with you.
Yeah.
Because you pick your tee.
It's really good though, honestly.
Yeah, you can pick your tee time. That's why I like doing these because it's definitely way laid back.
It's more of an incentive to come too, you know.
I got Ed Rigby, Robert. Ooh, I can't pronounce you guys' names.
I've heard of Rigby before.
Roth. I don't know. Roeth. I don't know. And Keith Pelkey.
All right, Keith. I know Keith.
Yep, Keith is all excited to be on my card.
He's got some good dies too.
Oh, he's got great dies. He's going to be doing a lot of them for me for that giveaway for sure. He was all excited about getting on my card because he messaged me right away.
Yeah, so he's a very passionate guy.
He loves the game.
Keith is the man.
I love hanging out with Keith. I love playing with Keith. He's definitely going to make the day a lot more fun. Yeah. So that's going to be great. Hopefully, it's all good vibes throughout the day, and we come out with a good score because the last time I was at JD was not great. So it's I don't know. I got to work on my putting. That's my main thing. I mean,
Yeah.
my throws are getting better. They're getting more consistent. I'm not really pushing the boundary on them, but if I get close, then it's great. If I don't, whatever. I'll pitch up for an easy par.
So when you say putt, I mean anything exact, like more than X amount of feet, or
I want to be consistent with 30 feet.
yeah,
If I'm 30 or within 30, I should be making those every time.
right?
So that's pretty much what I want to get at right now.
No,
Because
I agree. I agree.
that's the distance that's gonna put you on top of a lot of people, especially in MA3.
Right.
So
That's why
if you're cashing in your 30-foot putts, you're gonna be top.
the Fat Man won the league on Wednesdays in the fall and winter, though. Minus no weather conditions, I mean, it helps you with muscle memory and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're throwing 3 shots times 4 on each basket, or 5 or something like that.
Yeah, right.
But it helps you a lot. But I'll go, spring, and I'll go play, and I'm like, shit, I doesn't feel like, the weather conditions come into play basically.
Yeah, they do.
But it still helps you with your muscle memory.
I think it was going to help me out with my nerves too, because with that league, you have it's a doubles league for putting, and you're also playing for your own score as well. But
Right.
I got a little nervous the first time I was there because it's like, oh, I want to do good with
I did too,
with my
honestly.
partner, so it's like
Right.
I want to make these putts. So we did pretty decent. I actually think we got second place my first time there.
Nice.
But I had what is his name? He's on your guys' team. He was just doing that college.
Andreas.
Yeah,
Andreas
Andreas.
Ripley, yeah.
Yeah,
Kid's
he was my partner for it, so he definitely carried us a lot. That kid can
Hey,
putt,
that's what partners are for.
right? So I don't know. I got to work that out. I'm starting to do a different type of throw to where it's not as hard direct at the basket because that's
Right.
where I'm making those big misses left and right. Because if I'm not directly straight on, I'm gonna hyzer out left, or I'll just miss completely. Or I'm sorry, hyzer out right, or miss completely left.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to throw it a little softer at the basket, like here, catch this.
Right.
So last time I played and did that was a couple days ago, and I was testing that out, and not really getting the height down, but I'm hitting cage and staying right there. So
Yeah.
at least I'm getting in within and close. I'm not missing and having it go another 20 feet past.
How do you putt? What's your what's your stance?
Pretty much straightforward.
Like, are your feet parallel to each other? Like, I kind of
No.
putt
Like a straddle? No.
Yeah.
I'm not turned. My shoulders are squared at the basket,
Okay.
and I'll have like 1 foot staggered behind. So that's pretty much how it is. I don't know if I should turn, and I don't know.
Just gotta try, honestly.
Yeah, gotta keep figuring it out. But I mean, putting in my basement, I make most of the putts. That's the other thing. Like you said, you get outside and the weather conditions change. It's totally different.
100%.
Yeah,
And I mean, the cold does affect the disc in a different way too.
Mhm.
Don't ask me what the logistics are, but
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I usually leave my my bag in the car, so my disc temperatures
Same.
change constantly. It's sitting in the car in the hot sun, and then going out playing
Yeah.
in cold wind.
so you don't play in the winter.
Not really often. If somebody asks me to go play, I'll go play. I'm
Yeah.
not going to go out by myself and do a solo
No, I
round in the
won't do
snow.
that either.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to ask me to go play, I'm definitely down to go play. And
That's
then,
what's up.
yeah, right. And then, if there's a fun event, like Winterfest was fun. The other
Yeah,
one,
you did that this
yeah,
year.
I did Winterfest this year. I think Winter is Coming. That's another one that was fun. Five Below League was fun.
Which one was that ECP? The one Eric Fetterman ran.
The last one recently, that was Winterfest.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was my first winter tournament, though.
I've done a few.
It was fun, honestly.
It was great. I think the first one I ever did was this one here that Norm put on. Turkey Day
yeah,
Basket
yeah.
Bangers.
He's been doing that for a while too.
Mm-hmm. That was a little fun doubles event, and yeah, that was great. Yeah, 2022, my first time playing it, and I won it.
Oh no crap!
Yeah, I think it was like
That's
my
pretty dope.
first kind of
That
win. I
makes
mean,
you just want to play more.
I know, right? I mean, it was at Pinewoods when it was the full layout,
Yeah.
and again, it's a doubles thing. So my partner was Cody Munn.
I know Cody.
Yeah, Cody's pretty awesome. He can putt pretty good. Well, he's got to get back into it, but because he was out for back issues and stuff, but
Yeah.
he'll get there again. But yeah, Cody's awesome to play with. I got a few other friends out there that I'm not going to shoot out. We can talk about people all day long. So, all right, we talked about your first or your favorite courses. What's your least?
I mean, I want to say Como.
I know, right? I should change I should change this to Como podcast because it's literally every time I record something, we're talking about Como Park.
I'll say that for now, but I'm not sure honestly.
Yeah,
We'll say Como.
I'm trying to think of mine too because I don't want to say Como again because it's not a bad course.
No,
I just play bad at it.
I know I'm bad there.
Yeah, I mean,
there's not really many bad courses. I feel.
No, I mean, well, I'm not a huge fan of Chestnut just because of the layout and how it was parred, but I think they changed that.
Yeah, the pars are pretty easy there, honestly.
Yeah, it's a good ego boost to go there because it's like a 300-foot par 5. So maybe that might be exaggerating, but it seems like that.
You go to Lincoln and you got the 300-yard shots.
Oh yeah,
they messed up the signs up there and they put yards instead of feet.
That's Memorial Park that way too.
Oh, the Vets one.
Yeah. Veterans. What did I say?
Played it a few times.
Yeah, that one's gravel tee pads.
We'll save Vets for the worst one.
Yeah, right.
Ton of one.
It's that course will get you frustrated too because it's like you can go there with a putter and play it. It's so small, and the baskets are weird because you got a couple nice ones in there, and then those single chain red baskets that are in there with a shallow dish on them. That's shallow cage. That's those things are terrible. I did ace with that pink one up there, that Texas Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah, hole 9 at Veterans. I aced it with that thing.
Nice.
So nobody was there to witness it though, but
that sucks.
I did it. I swear. So you ever got one? You ever got an ace?
I just got my first one last week at Como.
Nice.
During the league, yeah. No.
How can you hate Como then?
Dude, I know.
What hole was it? 5?
13 from the Reds.
Oh,
this
okay.
week they were throwing from the Reds. I think 168 feet or something like that.
Again, it's not bad.
But yeah, unexpected. I got to the point where I've been playing long enough to be like, I'm just giving up on getting the ace or trying.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes, it comes. But it was so unexpected.
13 is another hole that I have a problem with for some reason. It's so small and straightforward, even from playing from the whites.
Right.
But I can't seem to get anything close to the basket.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like I've thrown mid ranges that should have made it there, but I think I yanked them a little bit too far left. I think that's actually my main thing there. I keep yanking them.
Right.
So I'm just bad releasing on that one. The worst thing that I have is like I've talked about this before, like hole 15. At Como. That should be pretty much just a straight shot for me and let it fade towards the basket. I mean, it's a little further than my range.
That's the over the water one?
No, that's after. The one after. So you have the water and the trees all on the left side of you.
Yeah.
But it should just be, because I'm lefty backhand, should just be a straight shot. Let it go towards the basket, fade nice and softly, pitch up for an easy par. I always grip lock them into the trees on the left, almost every single time. Then we go to hole 17, and that's coming.
Okay, yep.
That's coming back after the peninsula hole. It's the same shot layout.
Yeah, that's a shorter one too.
It's shorter, but the water is on your left side.
Right.
No trees this time. It's pretty much all open, and that one I can park for an easy birdie.
Yeah, the water will get to your head sometimes.
It does.
You don't want to throw hard enough, or you're like, all right, maybe I won't put enough hyzer on it or something like that. But
yeah, I don't know. It's weird the way my mind works at Como Park, but it's something I gotta get over myself with. That one and just hole 1 I can't par either for some odd reason. I always
it's
either
a
go.
long one.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's like I'll either go 2 left and now I'm OB in the road or over it.
Yeah.
Or I'll be right up in the middle and then I'll hit the telephone poles along the road or something, other stupid shot, and it's like it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
so,
hole 1 kind of tough out there.
Me and Trevor just talked about it. That episode just came out today, and I think I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna throw straight mid range up the middle, and then probably another one, and then pitch up for tap in par.
Yeah.
Because I really don't know how else to play that hole, and I've never tried that type of layout yet, to where I'm slowly working my way up. So like just take off 200 something feet, another 200 something feet, another 80 something feet,
Right.
and just make it an easy par. So we'll try that out next time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get there and I'll be like, I can make this.
Well, when you go play with your friends, you're like, you want to practice new things, but you're like, even if they say it's casual, they're like, oh, we're still keeping score. You're like, all right, I'm not trying nothing new. I'm just throwing what I throw. But I mean, how else are you gonna get better? You don't try new stuff, you know?
Right. I'm okay with keeping score. I keep score for myself all the time.
Yeah.
I usually delete the card right after, but yeah, I'll keep score.
Non-public.
No, I'm not even public on UDisc. I don't have a login for UDisc, so all my scorecards on there, nobody sees them.
Okay.
Because I would have been on the leaderboard for Pine Woods there with that -9. Right now I have one Ellicott Creek -6.
That's good.
That's my best there. That was a good day. When was that? That was 7 weeks ago.
I don't even know my best, honestly.
Yeah, another -8 at Pine Woods, -4 at Pine Woods, and then it was +7 Joseph David. So
The whole or just 18?
that was 18. That was just the 18. That was a doubles event. So it wasn't even all me. I think we were playing worst shot doubles that round. We shot +7, yeah. And then second round we did best shot. We shot -6. Here's another -7 at Pine Woods, -2 at Pine Woods, -5 at Pine Woods. I play at Pine Woods a lot.
That's a good course, though.
It is. And then 27 hole layout at Joseph David. For myself, that was 7 over. That was the last round I did.
That's good, though.
I mean, 7 over, I'm not hating it. Not happy with it, but it's when you get into the double digits. It's when you really like, what am I doing?
Oh yeah.
So
+22.
I've been there.
Me too.
I've been there at Bond so many times. I think that's how I started. That's pretty much what my scorecards always looked like.
Yeah.
High 20s. But so we gotten better. That's really all you can really hope for.
Every year.
Mm-hmm. I try to practice as much as I can. So, but I think the best way to practice is just go into the course and playing it. To be honest with you, I'm not a huge field work person. I don't know. Do you like doing field work?
I don't really do it like that. I probably should. But it's not bad to go test out what your disc can do.
Yeah, when I buy a new disc is when I do it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. When I buy a new one, because it's like you don't want to go to a course with a brand new disc to see how it flies, and now it's lost somewhere in the water somewhere.
I've done that before, 100%.
Yeah, so have I.
Not the smartest move.
So many of my discs are at in the creek, Ellicott Creek Park. It's like hole 5. They're in the creek there from like a massive grip lock. So it's terrible.
Well, old what is it? Yeah, hole 5 there back in the day was actually on the other side of the street.
Yeah, I remember that.
You do remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of by that telephone pole. It wasn't the best, a great hole.
No.
Compared to what it is now, it's crazy to think about.
I think, is it that hole? I think there was talk about maybe moving a temporary basket on that hole too, on the other side of the roadway. So past
tucked in the trees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it is cleared out.
Is it cleared out?
Yeah. It was like at the end of last year.
I wonder if that's really going to be a thing or not. I don't remember if I actually heard that or if I'm just making it up now.
No, I heard it too.
You heard it too?
I don't know if it's for sure.
I mean, that'd be cool. Make it a par 4 then. That'd be awesome. Because right now the only par 4 is hole 4. And, yeah. I can.
That's a good one.
I can birdie it now, so that's pretty awesome.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it's a huge achievement on my part because that's how I got those scores because I can run through holes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I can pretty much birdie those ones now.
You have to get those birdies.
Yeah, I know.
If you miss all 3,
those are the one of the must gets in those holes. I mean, besides like 15 and 16 and 17, I would say. I mean, because hole 7, I'm getting close. I start shooting that gap now. I go over the brush on the left side instead of trying to go around it.
Yeah.
So I get pretty lucky.
I've been
but
going around it recently.
I
I kind of
used
like the
to.
route.
I used to forehand around it, but nothing I can get will skip up
Yeah,
close enough to the basket. So it's always been a par run.
for sure.
Shooting straight over the gap for me, I'm getting a lot closer to the basket. I'll either come up a little short. I've actually pushed some long.
Okay.
So I ended up getting one of mine skipped into the pathway on the way to hole 8's tee pad.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, dude! I crushed
Right.
that drive. But so I gotta just try to dial it in now. Find the right disc to get in there, and I'll get an easy birdie on 7.
Hell yeah.
So hole 8, I tried making it with a roller. I can almost get up to the last guardian tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Hahn, 2 years ago, aced hole 10 there on a roller
Ooh.
on the tent basket, tucked in the trees.
The long one?
Yes.
How did he ace it then? With a roller.
Well, I mean, it went in the basket.
Okay.
I mean, it hit the ground, but like it still went in. I mean, it rolled the whole way, and then we think it hit a tree or something like a stump.
Mm-hmm.
It shot up and it sat in the basket. I mean, it's an ace, but
Fantastic.
yeah, that was pretty crazy, honestly.
I like it when it's in the long position there on 10.
Yeah,
That's a nice play too. It's I wonder, like, that's another one that's they should be there year round. So I know they used the old baskets for something else. I think they started making another 9 holes somewhere with those baskets, but it's like you had the opportunity to put new baskets in and then take the old ones and put them in permanently in the temporary locations.
Yeah.
And that would have been awesome. I just want to see more of that.
No, it would be nice, honestly.
To give us a better variety around here. I mean, it's nice. You can go to some of these courses and play some safari layouts. I mean, play from reds, play from blues, play from whites, whatever you want to do. But the different basket locations definitely would make these holes, I think, I don't know, not trickier, but more unique.
It adds to it.
Yeah, definitely. What else you want to talk about?
What was the first course you played?
Oh, Force. Oh, shit.
Was
I
it
don't even
Pine?
know. No, I think it was Elegant Creek.
Okay.
I don't know. That could have been it, or it could have been because I didn't really have like a bunch of discs. I had like
Just a few.
I had like
Same.
one or two. I had like I think a buddy gave me a Destroyer, and then I had an AVR as a putter.
That's
So-
what I threw the AVR, and then I had the KC Pro AVR. But I was throwing those the first few years, honestly.
Mhm.
And then as time went on, I just started trying new stuff.
Yeah.
But
It's actually fun. I still like trying new stuff. Like this one here, I got for my daughter. I might keep it for
Okay.
myself. It's a lightweight F3. I think it's 160 grams.
Yeah.
I don't know.
have FX3. I have. It's a good one.
I got an FX4.
Okay.
Yeah, FX4 and a 400 plastic.
Nice.
That one. I had a D1 in the 500 plastic, and I loved that disc.
I don't think I've thrown that one, honestly.
That one, it's
I haven't had much
Pretty much
Prodigy,
over.
honestly.
yeah, it's pretty much. I think it's an overstable disc. I don't remember what the speed of it was, but I was going hole 1 at Bond Lake with that one.
Yeah.
And I was getting it up over the trees, and it would just spike
Loved
down
it,
close
yeah.
to the basket. I think the closest I got was probably about 45.
That's good.
So
That's a putt.
yeah, it's a putt. It's a pretty. It was a pretty good disc. And then hole 15, where a bunch of pine trees are pretty
Yeah.
much blocking the hole. Before you get to the tunnel to the basket, I forehanded it just down the tree line, and I would get a look
That's risky.
at the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that D1 was reliable.
I don't think I've ever thrown a forehand on that one, honestly.
Well, you would go the opposite direction. Your forehands would go where my backhands are going to
You're
go.
lefty. keep
Yeah, I
forgetting.
know.
All right, that makes sense.
It
Then.
screws a lot of
Yeah.
people up.
That makes sense. Though.
So yeah, the forehand with that D1 would make it perfect to where I'm looking down the tunnel.
Yeah.
And it was a great shot. But no, I usually just backhand now. I go up over all the pine trees.
Yeah, I'm a big backhander now too, honestly.
It makes more sense. It's definitely you getting a lot more distance with the backhand than I do with the forehand now. Now that I've been doing it and also disking down and learning what they all do, so that definitely helps.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I keep the forehand for just tight technical turns. I gotta do. If I gotta do like a big
I only
forehand
use
flex.
I only throw forehands on my drive. Honestly, I can't. I don't like throwing the forehand with the thicker rims. You know, like if I'm pulling out a mid range or
Oh
something,
yeah,
just doesn't feel right to me.
some of them I can. I mean, it depends on the shot
Yeah.
shape that I want to make. But right now the I have mainly Lone Star mid ranges, and
Okay.
I can't forehand them.
No.
Yeah, they're overstable too, but nothing will ever fade back. They just keep turning over. I don't know why. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if
Have to
it's
send him an email.
yeah. But it's like I don't know. I might keep that one. I'll throw it. I'll love it probably because it's I don't know. Me and Trevor talked about lightweight disc, and he swears by it. Like, get yourself some lightweights, throw them in the bag because
I
they're gonna
throw
be
lightweights
crazy.
better, honestly.
I don't have any. I used to, but I don't have them in the bag anymore because I bought lightweight like drivers, like the two bosses that I have. I have a Star and Pro. Yeah, the Pro boss.
Okay, yeah,
It's like I think it's like 156, super lightweight.
that is pretty light.
But I used it to get out of the woods. That's pretty much what I had it for because it's just a little flick. Then
Yeah,
I don't have to put my arm behind it, and it's gonna fly.
probably much easier too.
Oh yeah, it was definitely easy to get out of the woods with them. So I got a couple other discs in my bag now that I use because they're super flippy. I'll use those for getting out of the woods. But other than that, I don't plan on being in the woods a lot this year. So
Yeah, me neither.
that's the main goal.
Not where I want to be.
No, I'm just gonna play like the next events like at JD since I played so bad last week. I mean, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm just gonna try to keep my drives nice and clean
Yeah,
in the fairway somewhere. Pitch up to the basket if I have to for an easy par, and we'll just keep it going. If I end up getting close enough to make a birdie, then I'll get a birdie.
yeah. Sometimes you try to play too hard, you just
Yeah.
try to throw too hard,
hmm
yank it, or grip lock.
My thing is I try to force birdies,
Yeah,
and I gotta stop doing that. Just
right.
gotta let them come naturally.
That's
So,
for sure.
all right, Dom, I think we're pretty much done, man.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Thank you for coming in.
Let us
Anytime.
know next time how you like the buzz.
Oh yeah, I will. Where'd it go? I buried it. There it is.
You'll get a nice ace with it.
That would be awesome. If I get an ace, I'm keeping it.
Pine Woods ace.
Maybe. I got a couple of them at Pine Woods.
I don't have one there.
I got one. It's hole 2, and actually that one was with a mid range. Actually,
Oh, no
that's on the
shit.
wall here. That one up there. It's the Roadrunner.
No, which one?
No, Runaway.
I like. Okay.
It's a
I
Runaway.
like the Roadrunner.
So that one I have an ace at hole 2 at Pine Woods. It was just a spike forehand around the tree, crashed right in the basket. That one was awesome. My buddy Anthony was there for that one.
Yeah.
And then the old hole 18. It was just a short hole.
Yeah.
From the roadway upwards. I did that one with my putter. That was awesome. Never aced it with a putter before. It was sweet. And actually went up. It was really high. It went like through the branches of the pine tree that was there.
Yeah.
And just fell in. It was. I think that one got lucky. I think the tree actually helped me out.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
No, I'll take it.
Gotta love some tree love.
Yo, yeah, man. All right, Dom. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for
Yes,
talking with me. Open invite anytime you want to come on and hang out.
Appreciate that, brother.
Guys, like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. Again, don't have the bag for the giveaway because I'm cheap.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. I will get the bag and then we'll start loading it up with some discs. That is all. Peace out, guys.
Peace.